Hi everybody, just a quick update from the weekend. Just finishing editing the footage that we took at the Icebreaker endurance race put on by Tim Scooter Motorsports and St. Louis Bar and Grill from East Coast Karting in Moncton. Also, I've added some pictures that Mike Francis from Racing Photos had taken while he was there, and along with some that Scott Kenny had taken. Just want to talk about the whole experience of racing a go-kart. It was a challenge. The guys that do it make it look easy, and there's nothing easy about it. It's hard on your body. It's hard on your arms. There's no suspension in those cars, so hats off to those guys that do that on a weekly basis down there. It shows what kind of drivers those guys are. There was 10 other teams that participated. There's supposed to be, I think, 14, but a couple of guys couldn't come. They had some things come up. We ended up finishing 10th out of 10 teams, so we battled with the 9th place team of Sarah McKay there for a while. We were pretty close. It was back and forth for a long time, but they ended up finishing, I think, 3 laps ahead of us. We ended up going to the after party at St. Louis Bar and Grill. Really busy spot, but they had some seats set aside for us and looked after us, made us feel right at home. So it's really good food. Definitely next time I'm in Moncton, I'm going to be stopping there and supporting them. They even brought some wings to the go-kart track before the drivers' meeting, so we all had a feed of wings even before we even started racing. So that was nice of them to bring them over for us. As far as the car goes, I started a video last week on changing the lower control arm on the driver's side and outer tie rod end, and that'll be upcoming as soon as I get some parts to put that back together, along with the power steering pump. In that video, you'll also see, I'll explain how we get camber and some other little things that we can do to the front end of these cars. So look for that in an upcoming video. That'll probably be next week before that one's up. And other than that, I've been working on some logos, so I've got one more left to make up, and then I'll be able to get those all printed off and on the car in the next couple weeks. So car's coming. Once the front end's put back together, it's just a matter of changing some tires around on some rims, and we'll be ready to go racing on the long weekend. Just one more thing I want to talk about. Scott Kenny at Hubby Racing has a really nice promotional thing going on right now, and we talked about it on the way back up from Moncton, and I'm going to be a part of that as well. He's calling it the Shake and Bake experience. It's a opportunity for anybody over the age of 16 you enter, and what it is, it's kind of a, you'll get to experience what it is like to be in the pits, right from unloading the car, running it through tech, practice. You get to see some racing. We're gonna feed you, free ticket in, and if we're on the podium that night, you'll get to be on the podium as well, and some free swag as well. So he's got all kinds of ideas about how to make the sport better, and I'm just happy that he agreed to let me be a part of it. So hats off to him, and look for some information on my end of that in the next couple of days. And until then, guys, keep turning left. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. In an upcoming video, I'll have some camera footage from my helmet, so stay tuned for that. And once again, thanks for watching my videos.